Well, welcome everyone. This is Flippin' Frozen Donna speaking. That's a tough word to say, Flippin' Frozen. And I come to you to bring you the part 2 of what sold in June. And this is probably about the second half of June of items that sold. So let's go right into it. Let's see, share and do this. Okay, the first one is hopefully you're seeing the Old Navy women's shorts. They were cut off red booty boho corduroy shorts, and these sold for $10.99 off a 45% off sale. And I received these from the ThredUp box that I got back in January, end of December, January timeframe. So I was glad to see them roll off. Like I said, it was off a 45% off sale. Next I have is the Star Trek Generation Captain Jean-Luc Picard action figure. This sold for $10.39 off a 35% off sale. And I got a whole bunch of these from Brian, MrBuysALot. And he does his auctions on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook. So I just kind of like did a bunch of pictures, not many, because it's kind of tough to see, but they were still carded. Nothing wrong with the packaging. The next I have is a Tonka crane bucket scoop. This I got free from somebody who was having a yard sale that I knew, and he just said, here, take, because I got there around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were scooping things up to take to the Salvation Army, and I got there just in time to clean off the table, and I got a lot of stuff for free. So this was sold for $45 off a promoted listing. And as you can see, it was kind of it was sort of rusted, and but it was kind of, antique-y type. It was well played with. Next I have is a Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, size 18. This sold for $10.99 off a promoted listing sale. And this I received from Donatella Bonalino. The next one I have is the Zeiss, not sure how you pronounce it, it's German. Rimless eyeglasses. Basically, I just sold the frames, that's all. And this sold for $27.50 off a promoted listing sale. So, and I received this from T of Auctions for You. So there's the eyeglasses I picked up from her back in, January, I believe. They're starting to sell. So I'm kind of glad that people are starting to sell these or buying these things up. So that was, I took a bunch of pictures. Case came with that. That was sort of, and the number. So they were really happy when they received them. Next I have is cake decorating tips. I think I picked this up probably at one of the yard sales It was I think maybe more like a estate sale. And I have no clue how much I paid for it. And I sold these for $14.99 off a 50% off sale. So the box was kind of falling apart. But, you know, everything else it looked like it was barely used, if it was used at all. So if you're liking this video, share it out. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Trying to reach to 400 this month. Next I have is the Victoria's Secret green, very sexy push-up bra, 36 DD. And this sold for $20.99 off a 40% off sale. And I got this from Tiffany Cool Finds in one of her auctions. This was brand new. I believe it had tags with it. Yeah, brand new item. I think I picked it up for like $10 or so. Next I have is the limited edition First State quarter collection map. This I picked up at an estate sale for like $1, and then I sold it on $11.99 off a 40% off sale. They paid for shipping. This thing was huge. It was a good 17-inch. What is it? 17 by 28 inch. Well, that's what it opened up to. Just to pack it, I basically took a 16-inch box and opened it up and just kind of like rolled it to, you know, make it fit. If you ever watch Lonnie of Garage Flips or Shed Flips, he does that as well. Just kind of like rolls it around the item itself. So this was pretty big, put quarters in, and it had a certificate. I had it up for a good, I want to say almost a year. And you know, put all your the new quarters for each state. I started collecting the quarters, but I think as far as the western states, I would never get them. So I quit collecting. So the next one I have is another Star Trek Generations action figure. And this one here is Dr. Soren. This sold for $10.39 off a promoted listing. And again, it was MrBuysALot that I bought from off his Facebook auction. And I think I got like 12, had like 12 of them, and I got maybe, I don't know, 8 left. So I still have a few left if anybody's interested. They're all carded, nothing wrong with the card itself. You know, everything's mint condition. Next I have is the Lord of the Rings 4-disc DVD box set. And this I believe I got from Westside Gary. And the buyers paid full price, $19.99. And I believe they paid for the shipping as well. So that was a good deal because I think I bought it for like $10. So that was, and it was sold like, I would say within a day or two for me listing it. And I have another game, Trivia Pursuit Master Game. This sold for $12.49 plus shipping off a 50% off sale. This, I believe, I got from T, Auctions for You. I remember the box when it came, because it had other games in it. The box itself was extremely heavy, and I had to carry it from the outside porch over to my entrance, because I live in a house of 6 apartments, and I have my own entrance. And of course, the post office just drops everything off at the front porch. Excuse me. And then I kind of had to roll the box up a flight of stairs, and it was heavy. That thing was heavy. I would say it had to been like 40 pounds or so. And let's stop sharing. And when I finally got it into my enclosed porch upstairs, trying to lift it, I mean, I got basically a good workout on that one. I'm glad it was not a very hot day when I got the package. So there are another Trivia Pursuit that was in, there was two or three of them in there. And then there was also the game packs. There must have been 4 of them, and the whole box was super heavy. It was like almost 40 to 50 pounds that got rolled up the flight of stairs. And so I'm going to be listing the rest of them probably this week or next week. So I just wanted to see whether it was going to go, or of course, I think people are going to be shut down again this next wave, and then they're calling for the rest of the United States, the northern part, to be shut down again come this fall. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm kind of like, rolling out the games little by little, so I have enough for Christmas and stuff. So that's it for June, and hopefully maybe this week or this weekend I'll have time to do the first part of July. So take care, and I'll see you then.